to the Fox Chat, baby. Welcome to the Fox Chat, baby. Why? Because Foxy T is your best tea. Use caution when you sit me. Because this is definitely tea this morning. Good morning. Mm. I try to let it cool down. Mm-mm. It's still hot. But I can drink it like that, so, you know, we start somewhere. Um, Hugs, hugs, hugs. Kisses, kisses, kisses. Love, 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 and blessings, blessings, blessings to all of you collective. I mean, yeah, cover up my cleavage because y'all be on some bull crap. Anyway, um, hopefully y'all having a good Wednesday. This is Wednesday. Yeah, good Wednesday. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully you had a good Tuesday yesterday. Hopefully I had the little tacos, so it was tacos Tuesday for us last night. I mean, I be trying to keep up with that, but I really don't. But I just felt like, I mean, it's Tuesday, why not get some tacos? Okay, because I really didn't know what to make. But it was Taco Tuesday last night for us. Alright, so collective, we're going to cleanse the space, cleanse the area, cleanse the cards too as well. What I would like to say is that I'm getting it might be something you need to work on, collective. And I get it. I get it. None of us are perfect. Nobody's saying that you have to be perfect. No, none at all. But it might be something that you have to work on, okay, for yourself. Like you might need to take time and focus on what you supposed to be doing for you. And maybe you have children, so maybe you and your children. I don't think it's no excuse. I think it is an excuse, but because they're always an excuse. But instead of there being an excuse, collective, I feel like it's a reason why you should really be taking some time. You might need to slow down, okay? Um, I get it. We all need to work, make money, do whatever we have to do. But I think that you have, it's something that you're not paying attention to. I feel as though that you have an advantage that you're not taking, you're not even dipping into. Maybe you don't want nobody to look at you differently or whatever case may be, but you're not. eh, You might be owed something, but you're not taking that route because I don't know why. What's the reason for you not to take the route? But I feel like that you're making it a little bit harder on yourself and not only you but your kids too as well. Hey collective, hi collective. Now the reason why I say this is because maybe you're asking a little bit much of your children, where in the long run they're gonna kind of like grow up to resent you in a way. Trust me, I got a adult daughter. I've been there, I've done that. I didn't think that it was nothing from me asking her since she was old enough to be watching the kids or whatever. Or you get what I'm saying? Like babysitting. You get what I'm saying? And it I ain't gonna say it ruined her life, but it did make a big impact on her life. Like, yes, she's definitely not trying to have no kids, so that's the plus side, But it it kind of, when it comes to her watching children, it kind of messed up her relationship with that, So it's to the point she don't even want no kids at all, like, you know. Hey, how you doing? Um, it's the sage. It's sage. Um, hey John, how you doing, John? Hey Loves, hey Angel 101, how you doing? Hey Michelle, good morning. Oh, good morning. You have a beautiful day too, my neighbor. Oh, hi boo. You have a beautiful day as well. She caught me when I lied. Yeah. So collective, yeah. You yeah. Hope you have a beautiful day, Michelle. But yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But it might be something that, like, say for example, all right. And I'm not telling you this to be lazy. I'm not telling you this to nothing. But I'm just saying, maybe you need to take a moment to yourself. And not even a moment to yourself, but a moment for you and your kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? A moment, when I say to yourself, I mean maybe a moment to handle things yourself. That's what I mean. Okay, because let's say it says, "Oh my God, the last thing we needed another damn car reader." Dang, designer drip, get drip your buttons up off of here. Another one. I've been here. I've been here, boo. I've been here. You're just noticing me. But thank you for gracing my comment section with your lovely comment. Say nah. But for real, collective, um, you might be in a state of mind where it's like you're on the go. You're like, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta da 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 da, right? But this is the thing. You might have some, and I'm not saying abilities, but at the same time, you might have some things that can excuse you from certain things from I guess working too hard. You get what I'm saying? And you need to focus on your health at the moment. And I don't think that you're doing that. I think you're just like low key. It seems like you trying to distract yourself from your health and the things that you need to do for like yourself, like and your children, like you yourself do. I think instead of you trying to do what you have to do, you're like, you're making that, I don't know, you running yourself ragged when you need to might take a break. You might need to sit down. You might need to, if you have an issue where you have to like this qualifies for you to sit down and take a break and be home with your children or be at home with a certain child or whatever the case may be, I think that's what you need to do. Especially if it has something to do with your health too as well. Like, come on, like, what the heck? Like, doesn't matter when anybody try to call you or say or whatever like that when you're focusing on your health and your child's health. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. A motherfucker. It doesn't matter. As long as you're alive, healthy, that's what matters. You know, because people at the end of the day, they want to, they, so quick to say what you got on your feet, what kind of jewelry you got and stuff like that. But the whole time you could be really not even eating well, not even have health problems and not even taking care of that, but you got jewels on your feet. That don't what? That don't even make sense. You understand? Forget them Jordans, go to the doctor. Forget those Jordans, spend time with your child. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. And I feel like you're just working harder on yourself. And any other time it would be none of my business. It's not none of my business, right? Okay, but the thing is that you're not handling everything on your own. outsourcing, getting other people to help you as if you really need this help when it's like you're making yourself need this help. Rather than you doing the necessary steps and doing what you're supposed to do when you in certain situations. Like if I have an illness, if I have a something or whatever the case may be, and I qualify for something, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Ain't no making me work and struggle and whatever. I'd have been there, done that, and tried it. But if it's not working with my health in any type of way, and it's like I'm working against my health to do this thing, and I'm making it worse on myself and the kids too as well. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Hey neighbor, I'd like to know what kind of tea do you drink every day? Cause it sure does look delicious. This one is chamomile, camel, chamomile. Whatever tea this is chamomile today. This is chamomile tea today. Is it called chamomile? Oh, caramel. Why I want to say caramel lotion? No. Mm-mm. It's chamomile. Hold on. I don't know how to pronounce it. Don't. It's this one. Yeah, it's that one. I think it is chamomile. Um, but yeah, collective, you need to stop playing with yourself. Like, make it. I think this is the season where you need to like use your brain a little bit more and make it a little bit easier on yourself rather than hard. You've worked hard so long. You worked hard so long. And this is not me getting on you saying, oh, you need to spend more time with your children and stuff like that or whatever. No. No, I'm not. I'm not getting on you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, make it a little easier for you and your children. like y'all working entirely too hard. Work smart than hard. Like I get it. Working hard gives you a certain type of respect and I feel like responsibility when you grow older and you become an adult, yes. But also working hard when you could have worked smart, it makes an impact too as well. It's like, yo, I really went around a whole mulberry bush, did all this, and didn't have to do that. Like, I could have just did this, or it could have just. I get it. I get it. I get it. You probably like, I can't do that because I gotta pay this. I gotta pay that. Man. Get what you're supposed to get, and maybe everything else will fall into place. I'm sorry. Freedom. Freedom through faith. See, even the cards is telling you to free yourself from hard entrapment. You understand that the working hard is cool when you have a team, when you have willing participants. You get what I'm saying? That signed up for the situation. If they ain't signed up for it, they're going to resent you later. And it's going to be a problem. Then you're going to be sitting there fussing with yourself, fussing at them or whatever. Like, why they don't da 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 da? Why is they like this? Why they so mad at me and whatever like that? And the whole time it's because you had them watching the other motherfucking kids like they the fucking adult. That's what I did. My oldest is gone. She don't like I mean, but I'm just saying, as soon as she could get out, she got out. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. She could go. But the thing is about it, the thing about it is, I realized that she got to the point where she found herself catering to people though now. Like, when she get around my kids, and mind you, they big now. They big. So when she get around them, she's like trying to serve them, and they like, girl, we got it. Like, get your plate, go. Like, and she don't even know how to like do that because you know she's so used to when she comes around. Like she's so used to when she was around. She was making that plate, like stuff like that or whatever, like that. And now it's like she don't have to. They're old enough, but I don't even think that she realized that. So they're old enough for her not to have to do that. Like she still just automatically be doing that. So I don't know if I messed her up by putting her in a space of being a pleasing, pleasing. Is it a people pleasing type of person? Yeah, and that's something that now she has to go to therapy and try to get up out of and stuff like that. And I thought I was doing a good job by getting her to be a nurturer and know how to handle things if and whenever she becomes a mommy or whatever case may be. But I low key was putting her in the sense of having to be a mommy before she was even thinking about being a mommy or whatever case may be. Never got a chance to not be one. And I didn't realize I was doing that because of the simple fact that I always had to do that myself. And I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I thought it was a way of preparing the child. But sweetheart, I had to really think about myself and really think about how when I didn't when I got older, I low key now I did the dumb thing. She ain't do the dumb thing, but I did the dumb thing. I said if I'm gonna have to sit up here and take care of kids or take care of whatever, I'm gonna have my own. Therefore, at least it be a reason why I'm taking care of fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? When I could have just waited. I love my baby, but I could have waited. Hey Mark, hey Mark, hey JJO, hey JJO. Um, I like video games. I don't really play them like that, except for like Sims. I play that. Hey neighbor, you are so right. You talk about me. Right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I was saying. That's how it was, and it was like I didn't realize I didn't realize how much resentment I was creating for her against me, and I'm like, what she did? And then now that I think about it and I go back and think about it think like, dang, I really was running the streets. Not really running the streets like, I had video shoots, stuff like that and everything like that. But I literally was leaving the kids with her when she didn't even have to, like, they was a little, she was old enough, but at the same time, it was like, was my youngest old enough? Is the question. Was my youngest old enough for her, for my oldest to be um, watching her like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's when I realized, like, yo, like, and I stopped. I just, because I was trying to work. I was trying to work hard. I was trying to do this and do that and make it provide for us. And I had to think to myself, I said, you know what? I gotta make it to the point where I could be home, so I don't have to um, put all that on my child. So I gotten out of the situation of having her watch the kids a little late. Okay, I'm gonna say she was a good 16 when she stopped having to, when she got to a point where she stopped having to really watch them, and she was able to just like go on her own merry way and be able to be a teenager and have a boyfriend, go on dates, go this place, go that place, not really have to be stuck in the house watching, them and everything like that. I think that in honestly, I feel like, dang, it's like she really wasted her time trying to watch the kids when she could have just gotten to enjoy her life, and she didn't get to enjoy her life like that. So I do regret that. I really do regret that, especially for my child. So like, because I do, don't you know how you want your children to have a better life than you or whatever, but then we don't even realize that we be putting them in the same situations that we didn't like when we were younger. Okay, so with that being said, I'm doing a lot better with not making it hard on my children and me, and making it where if I have to be home with a child or whatever the case may be, or if a child needs to be home with, I am the person that's home with them, because it's not that other child's responsibility. It is not. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, you turn them kids off from even wanting to be around other kids. Okay, so collective freedom, freedom through faith. And I don't know why I said that, but that just was on my heart this morning. Like, I had just to really realize it and was like, dang, I really did, you know, dang. But yeah, wish I could go back in time and then make it, and instead of me being stubborn and trying to do stuff like the hard way, I should have been smart about the situation and realized, like, oh, I have a health issue, so I can bring this health issue up to certain people, certain programs, or whatever the case may be, and be exempt from certain things. Get this, get that, don't care what nobody think. Be able to be at home with my youngest, so it'll be less stress, and on my oldest, um be at home with my youngest, so if anything go wrong, or anytime I need to go to the hospital or the doctors or whatever, any appointment, I can, without having to sit up here and ask for permission to get off and stuff like that, and risk of losing my job, and risk of losing our house, our place. Like, I really should have thought about that, so excuse me, more smartly than I had. I was working hard because I was lazy in thinking smart. Like, instead of me thinking of a strategy, thinking of how it could be, or doing my research from what I do deserve, from me having any illnesses or whatever the case may be, and getting what is due to me, and what will help me in my journey of recovery, or healing, or whatever, or healness. I made it worse, and I didn't really attack nothing. Like, I didn't really work on nothing until I've started working smart. You get what I'm saying? I ain't even had no uh I ain't even have the opportunity to. So, freedom through faith collective. And it says, I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting the doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust his will and find freedom. So you're finding freedom through faith. Instead of you sit up here trying to, like, control everything, collective, I think that you're getting to the point where you're trying to find um how to live um a little less, a little more stress free, you know. And you're doing so by working smart, not hard, because you work hard all your goddamn life. It's time for you to work smart. That's what I'm thinking. You also have faithfulness too. Okay? And it says, I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. So, collective, you have faith that if you do try to work smart and not hard any longer, then things will still work out for you. Okay? And that's the thing. You gotta have that mindset and realize like, hey boo, it still will work out. God still got you. You know, I get it. You know certain things that works, you know, but is that putting more strain on you, more stress on you? Are you, because maybe you could have did it back in your 20s, you know what I'm saying, your 30s, but now you might be in your 40s and it's a little hard. So do you think that it could be a little bit more smart of you to work smarter than harder, especially when you're getting older and it's getting harder to work hard? Because it was easy to work hard when you when it's easy to work hard. Goddamn, and it's easy to work hard when you're young. You get what I'm saying? When you get older, it's not that easy. You get what I'm saying? I'm just gonna take these two. I ain't taking that. Okay, because we ain't see it. So, all right. So you got guidance collective, and you got success. Okay. All right. So it says guidance. In times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward into trust. I release my faith to God, and my faith is rewarded. So at this moment, collective, you could be asking for guidance because this is the thing. You've been guiding yourself this whole time and you've been doing things hard, the hard way. Um, for instance, my baby. Okay, all right, my son. He went to go get some fronts or whatever the case may be. Instead of his butt waiting on me, and like I told him to, like we planned, because we was gonna go down there together, and then we was gonna shop around because this is what you do. That's what you're supposed to do. Compare prices. You know what I'm saying? No. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go because I got a 20%, a $20 off coupon." Yeah, you got $20 coupon off of something that costs a lot of money. What? Duh. No wonder that's how they got you. That's how they brought you in because they know that around the corner they could have got more and got it for cheap for the same price. For the same price, they could have got more for around the corner. You get what I'm saying? But you just giving a person a $20 goddamn coupon is making them want to come there or whatever because they thinking they're getting the deal and they still not. So that's that was the first thing. Boom. He went, he did that. I came back, I seen it. I said, "Why would you do that?" I even tried to tell him again, and I talked to the people online and everything like that, and they gave me a price. That's what you do. You get the price, and then you go there and you tell them what you want. He went there. He went to the place I talked to the second time. Talk to them. Still end up paying the same amount of goddamn money. Now, but this time he got a little bit more bang for his buck, so I can't even be upset. But at the same time, I already priced the stuff with them, and I could have got a certain kind or could have got them dipped in gold for the same price that he paid, and he had to sell it for silver. You get what I'm saying? Like if you know what I'm saying? Because I would have definitely said, well, this is what you told me online when I asked you the price. So you have to honor this price. You get what I'm saying? They would have had no choice but to honor that price. But instead of him listening and doing what I told him to do, I thought he listened. I thought he heard me when I told him. He didn't even tell them he already talked to them and they told him a certain price. He just paid the price they told him when he got there. Come on, where's your negotiation skills? You're work smart, not hard. What the heck? So you could be in that sense of Look, I just don't. I don't want to have to go through all the work. I don't want to have to do that. I'm gonna do this the quick way. Oh well, whatever. Just pay for it. And it's like, yes, but is that the best option? Yeah, you can deal with it, but you could have gotten better. You could have gotten better, more bang for your buck. You could have gotten better situation if you would have just went through with whatever it was that was going to help you, you know, a little bit more. I'm just success collective. At least you got success. Okay. So you could be, like I said, you could be asking the creator for guidance at this moment to guide you on a path that you really need to be on. And sometimes when certain things happen, excuse me, collective. Sometimes when certain things happen, it's the creator telling you to sit your butt down. For instance, me, God forbid, because I need my little vehicle. But when something happened and I had lost my vehicle last time, I said, "Oh, it's just the Lord telling me to sit my little butt down until I'm ready to handle what I'm supposed to handle when it comes to these vehicles." Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a little bit more convenient or whatever, but I'm in a space where everything I kind of need, want, or whatever like that, I can kind of walk to. So, and I don't have no problem walking. Okay, and so that's what I did, and I took it like that. Like maybe the universe is telling me to sit my butt down. Sometimes we gotta listen to the universe and listen to the signs that the universe is giving us, and stop trying to disregard it, like ignore it, and keep pushing and keep doing what we're trying to do. And the whole time the universe is trying to guide you in a certain direction, and you're not going there because you so used to trying to be in control of things, and you feel like the only way you could be successful is if you go this way. You know, you probably don't even know this way exists because you're not even aware um, of what could be for you, because you keep on trying to reopen this door that's trying to close for another one to open for you. But you just keep on kicking down this goddamn door, and you supposed to be going through the other one. Collective, you had success. Okay, let me get back to the reading. It says, I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. So I don't know, but at this point, maybe you are allowing yourself to be guided by the universe, guided by the creator, and it's putting you in a direction that you just didn't know existed. You is opening doors that you didn't know that were attainable to you or available to you. You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes you need to sometimes you need to say, hey, I know I could get this and get that. I deserve this. I deserve that. And I don't care if people look at me like I'm less than because I do get it. Come on now. Um, the golden mirror. You have the golden mirror collective. Golden mirror. So it says narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. So you could have a person that's around you collective that's a narcissist that may try to love bomb you. They self absorbed. They one sided. You could tell that they're one sided. Okay, and maybe this is the reason why collective you are working harder than working smarter, because instead of you being um uh instead of you thinking about everybody in this situation, everybody in a dynamic, you're only thinking about yourself. So anything that makes you comfortable, and that's probably what's messing up the situation. You could be a narcissist, collective. You could have some narcissistic type of traits. Because if that is okay to you, you could be a narcissist. You gotta kind of, hey, own up to what it is. Not everybody is not a narcissist. You know, some people are narcissists. Some people don't necessarily have to be the bad guy to be a narcissist. They could just be a narcissist. You know, they could be self-absorbed. They could be one-sided. That is traits that a lot of people may have and not even really notice it. You know, you have partying collective. Um, Time with friends, having fun, happily, single, living in the moment. So, collective, you could be partying at this moment. Like I said, you could just be worried about yourself, one sided type of situation or whatever. Um, you might like or enjoy spending time with friends, but not realizing that. Um, but I don't think that you understanding how much energy it takes to do that, or that maybe your life just doesn't call for that right now at this moment. I think instead of you picking the right time, being guided to do things when your soul or your body or your family is ready, you know, your household is ready, things is ready. I think that you're just forcing partying or whatever. But what are we partying for? Like, what are we gathering for? You're living in the moment. You're okay. You're having fun. You're living in the moment, or whatever the case may be. But I think that it it's one sided. It's only helping you. It's not even helping the rest of the people that's involved. Separation, collective separation. Oh, somebody might be separating from you because you're doing too much partying. You're doing too much one-sided stuff. You think it's, oh, I'm including everybody. I'm including, but you're not giving about what they got going on in their day-to-day lives, and is it okay for them to sit up here and take a break and or party with you? Like, is it conducive? Like, are you paying attention, or are you just like, are you thinking to yourself like, is this a good time? Are you reading the room? Are you? Or are you just like, oh, we can do this, I can do this, we can do this, we can do that? And it's like, girl, boy, we could, but the thing about it is, you know what makes me feel good and what's partying to me is getting shit done. Yeah, yeah, obtaining things that me and my children really need, paying bills, something like that. That's partying to me. You know, I like being in the house. I would rather not go out and be at nobody lounge buying a whole this drink and that drink or whatever, and that's an $8 drink, but I could have went to the bar and got a whole bottle. No, I don't like doing that. I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it. Okay, you can have fun at home. You can all this partying. What's all this partying for? You're gonna burn yourself out. Sometimes sleeping, taking a nap, it's fun. You get what I'm saying? That might, because it might be what your body needs. I think collective, somebody could be running themselves raggedy, like, and like I said, you have separation. It's a sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. So this person don't even know what type of future they're going to have because of the simple fact that they're just so focused on themselves, focused on this one-sided, excuse me, this one-sided way of thinking. Um, they might low key could be trying to keep up with people that they don't need to be trying to keep up with. Y'all have totally different goddamn life, like things going on in your lives. So it's no reason for you to be comparing the two. Like, yeah, I think, yeah, I think people not gonna like me because because I'm a little boring. I'm a little boring. I would do what I have to do when it comes to the kids. If it ain't about the kids, I can do without it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not. I like things, but I like to bring my kids. It gotta be like kid friendly stuff. If not, then it's like I gotta figure out who gonna watch my kids and shit like that and like that. And what I say, hey, I ain't doing that no more. If they can't watch themselves now, like as far as then don't nobody in the household really even need no goddamn babysitter. If they not old enough to watch themselves, stay home together and just, you know, help each other or whatever like that. Like, and it's not really like somebody need to watch anybody, then I'm not going. Cause what's the point? What's the point? Okay? Because I'm not doing nothing but going down that cycle again of putting one kid off on the other kid, and I'm not doing that no more. It wasn't fun when I used to do it. I was only one sided, thinking about myself. I had some narcissistic type of situations going on because I was only worried about myself. I wasn't worried about the kids and how I could make them feel when they grow up. Also, you have Camera Collective. You have Camera. Um, and it says reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. See, I okay, collective, you could be learning from the past, some stuff that you did in the past. You get what I'm saying? How you handle things in the past. You realize that didn't work. It didn't give you good. It didn't make your kid feel good. It didn't make or whatever. It was a lot of pressure on somebody or whatever case may be. I think that you're reminiscing and realizing that your faults and the way that you went about things and you doing it a little bit better now. I feel like that you're not allowing yourself to go back down that path. Transformation. You see? Transformation. It says I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. So you are ready to transform into this, I don't know, to this person that is just who you were really meant to be. And instead of you putting things on other children and responsibilities on other children, making them, you know, feel certain type of way, get transforming into somebody that, you know, that you were supposed to be in the first place. Attention, collective. Attention. You have attention. And it says, I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm and brave and hardworking. So yes, you are hardworking, but at this time, I think that maybe you are paying attention to the things that you weren't paying attention to at first before. Okay, do you love other people? Do you care about other people? Yes, but I think you need to pay attention to what is really needed now in this moment for you, for your soul, for your health, for your body, for your spirit. Like, I think all that numbing yourself with partying and distracting yourself with partying and things and stuff like that, that's a little bit meaningless And the reason why I say meaningless is because if you go out and party, say that's the thing. Okay, we going out and partying at this lounge. We we're spending more money than we would on these goddamn drinks. Okay. Second, we in a crowded space or a place that's really not probably somewhere you like to be. Okay. Unless you're that type of person that like to be in those crowded spaces and like to be all sweaty and dancing and shaking your buttons and stuff like that. Like, I'm over that. You know, but maybe it's some people that's still in that mindset that like that. Okay. But not only that, that's for that moment. So it's like once the lights come on and they like, hey, you gotta go, y'all gotta get out of here. You're down almost $80, $60, 60 to $80 because each drink, and then don't let you get a shot. And then now you still hungry. You get what I'm saying? And now you gonna have to go to work maybe the next day or maybe the day after that or something like that, um, and trying to make up the money that you just wasted in the goddamn club. I think not. I heard that you can low key get a goddamn massage for like $50 at the Hilton or something. Around 50 to almost $60 at the Hilton. I'd rather go get that $50, $60, go to that Hilton, do whatever I have to do for that goddamn massage and just get experiences that I never experienced before rather than keep on pouring my goddamn money the uh down the drain. And when I mean drain, I mean down my throat as liquid and liquor that help the make me forget the fact that I gotta go back and go into a job that I possibly don't care for just to make that money back. Not more money. Make it back because I spent it and I gotta replace it. Because I think you're paying attention to what makes you happy now, and certain stuff. I don't know. And also it says action, and I think action, got action. It says my divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to the heart. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms test into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. So you are in the sense of putting things into action. You like, hey, dude, like excuse me. I love adult time, but I love adult time when it makes sense. You get what I'm saying? I do. Yes, I like being around the children and doing what I have to do when it comes to the children. Yes, of course. Um, but when the children are around, I feel like that the things need to be children based. You get what I'm saying? Because if not, I'm trying to sit up here having adult time while I need to be focusing on the goddamn kids. And I'm sitting up there trying to make the other kids watch the other kids. And that's just too much. It's too much. When you're young, you grew up, that's how things used to be and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that's how it should have been. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things used to go on. You understand? And a lot of things come with that type of situation too. You know what I'm saying? Open to the universe collective. And it says, I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my power, my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. So, collective, you are open to the universe, open to whatever the universe has for you. You are You know your worth. You know that you have a certain type of gift when it comes to yourself, a certain type of spirit. Um, you you're a little bit more wise than you have ever been. I think instead of dang goddamn ants, where does they come from? But um, you being a little bit more wise and open. I feel like that instead of you sitting up here, oh they over here on this wall. I'm trying. I was like, where is the ants come from? But also a trail right here. Okay. So I'm like, hold on, let me see. Let me get a little quick sound for the got there. Okay, so yeah, I think you paid attention. Yeah. Yeah, I got my little ants. Alright, this is what you got. God dang, I'm gonna need some ants, man. So, you know how to worry about now. I gotta worry about the goddamn ants, though. So, I mean, it's better than anything else. Okay, so, collective, it's like, you have to pay attention. Okay, so you're open to the universe, you're open to whatever. You know your value, you know what you're capable of. Dang, goddamn. You know what you're capable of. You know that uh you have this gift when it comes to um uh mm, bettering yourself and growing yourself and becoming wiser as a human being, as a parent, as a adult. I think that I think you might separate yourself from this person that is kind of one sided, or do things that just seems like that they're still in stuck in a certain mindset in life. I think that you're aligning yourself with people that believe the same thing you believe at this moment, um, or that's on the same level as you at this moment. Okay, collective. Love. You have love, collective, and you can love this person, just maybe from afar. So it says unconditional love, self love, and wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. So, yeah, collective, you could love yourself a lot, or you could be showing yourself that you love yourself a lot more than you love other people. You're not allowing the love that you have for other people to overshadow the love that you have for yourself. And with that being said, I think that you're doing in going with things that incites you or yeah, um and not just being a people pleaser and going along with doing things for or with other people. They can get somebody else to go with them. You don't have to go. Do the things that you want to do for you. Okay, collective, you have the runner. Okay, and it says fear of intimacy, running away, into intensity, and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So, this person could look at you like you are the runner, like you are a person that's just fearful of intimacy. They feel like you running away. Um, you're you might be letting go of this union with this person, and it's not because uh, you have any type of fear of anything. It's just more so of it doesn't align with what you're doing. Period. Point blank. Like it's just not. Mirroring each other, self reflection, introspection, inner wounds. You have mirror. Okay. So, um, you and this person could be mirroring each other, but but they don't understand like why certain things are happening. I feel like that you are becoming a little bit more wise and self-reflecting than they are at this moment. I don't think that they are in the sense of self-reflecting right now. I think that they're a little bit more stuck in the middle part of it, not really realizing that, you know, it's a lot of things that needs to be fixed. Okay. Hammer. And it says sabotage and rebuild. Persistent working on it, repairing. So you could be on a path of cutting this stuff loose, sabotaging stuff that's not meant for you, not meant for the goodness of your soul and your spirit or whatever it may be, or your children. And you're realizing that it's time to rebuild yourself, work on yourself, repair the things that you think that's important in life, and really focus on the things that you feel as though that is important in life, collective. Because the thing is, you have to do what you feel like is important in life to you, instead of what looks good on online and stuff like that. No, you're doing the things that you like to do for you. If you realize when you do the things that you like to do for you, like just the little stuff that you like to do for you don't ask nobody, not no friends, not no cousins, not no nothing. Excuse me. None of that to be a part of the stuff that you like to do. You get what I'm saying? But you end up doing it, and say that you end up doing it with your kids, because this is just some, if I do it, I want my kids. I'm gonna take my kids. So maybe outside looking and they see you doing certain things with your kids and stuff like that, and it looks intriguing to them. You get what I'm saying? It looks intriguing to them. So just understand that it's okay. Like, um, um, yeah, just understand that, yeah, um, don't down what you like to do just because it's not the things that they like, other you really normally see other people doing and stuff like that. Doesn't mean that it's not the stuff that you do. Doesn't mean that it doesn't look good or look fun to other people too. Okay, so understand, yeah, that might be something that you like to do, but it's also interesting to other people too as well. So that means go for what you like to do. Don't sit there and keep on doing whatever somebody else wants you to do or whatever like that because that looks good online or that looks good on. No, do the things that you feel like you want to do for yourself. Okay, collective. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna see who this resonates with. Also, we're gonna pull some of the other, what is this called? Yeah, the other things out. Okay, so far we got Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo. The Sagittarius came out twice, Taurus came out once, Virgo came out once, Aries came out twice, Leo came out twice. So, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want to see what Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces. So you could be a Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, or Pisces. Or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces. Okay, collective. So with that being said, do what's best for you, boo. Okay. Don't work harder, work smarter. Don't worry about what other people think. Whatever is meant for you or um entitled you're entitled to, do what you gotta do, boo. It's okay. It's okay. All right. With that being said, collective, hopefully that this message resonated in some type of way. If it did not, it's okay. Okay. Also hit that subscribe button so you don't lose me. So you can always find me. Okay. Also, give me a thumbs up if this resonated in some type of way, or you feel like this needs to be said to someone you may know. I don't know. Tag them, send it to a friend, cousin, sister, brother, anything. Also hit that little hit that little bell in the corner if you would like to be a part of the chat, and when I go live, and then I can give you your shout out when you hear, if you're not scared. Okay. But if you are a little shy, you can still hit that bell in the corner, and it will just give you a notification that I'm going live, and you don't even have to press on it. You can wait till later and then watch it later. But you'll have it. You won't lose me. You'll always be able to find me. So with that being said, I love you guys. My name is Foxy T. I'm your good God, sister, spirit, and I hope you have a good Wednesday. Okay. I'm getting ready for my nephew birthday. His birthday tomorrow, so he turned 16. Y'all, they getting so big. They getting so big.